All right, moving around for kind of a closer view, we can see where this hose was rubbing on the AC line. And if we look real close, we can see that little pinholes right there. See that? Itty bitty little pinholes. Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. Glad you're here. I know I'm glad to be here. Got a full shop today. Waiting on approval. Waiting on some parts, and those things out there, they're all waiting to come in here. I want to knock one more car out today and actually get something done. So I'm going to go fetch the new View flooring van, and I'm going to fix that power steering leak. I had this van in here not long ago. There's a video on said van from our prior service. I will leave the link to that video in the description down below if you wish to check it out. We did a very thorough brake fluid exchange on that van and a couple other knick-knacky items. Speaking of floors and new views, New View has given me a new view on my floor because I no longer have tile in here. So they tore out all the tile for us last week. That got chucked in the dumpster, hauled away. We're going to go over this with like a scar of fire and clean it up, and then we'll continue the rehab project on the shop extension. But that's for another video. Right now, we're going to fix that power steering leak. We found the leak. It turns out that what had occurred is one of the hard lines for the power steering fluid was rubbing on one of the AC lines, and one of them had to lose. The one that decided it was going to lose was the power steering return hose. So I've called Ford. We've got a new one. It's a Motocraft. We're going to replace the power steering line in this 2013 Mini Baby Transit Connect with 122,061 miles on the odometer. Starting the engine. Kind of dark. Yeah, I hear that pump yelling at us. No power steering. Yeah, this should be a nice, quick, and easy job. And yes, I said it. I said should. This will be a nice, quick, and easy job. Let's knock this thing out. I think we're just gonna nose her in right here behind the FJ Yota. Winders down. Parking's the auto. Powering down. Now there is no popping of the hood because this is a Mini Baby Transit Connect, and I've learned through error that you flip up the little circle guy there, one, and then two turns, and then we can pull up on our hood and it's released. That's how that works. My first one took me forever to figure it out. Now you'll notice that well, I don't have any lifts available. These ones are both full. So I'm gonna do this job on the ground. What we need to do is get to the power steering line, which is way down yonder. We can actually see it a little better from over here in the laying down position. There's our fluid. And, oh, blinded by the light, there's some more fluid. And right up here, see that right there? See that? Power steering line is rubbing on the AC line, and it rubbed through and is leaking. This line runs all the way across the bottom of the engine, and then it goes up. So let's swing it around here. We're gonna go up, and I've already lost it, but it comes and travels underneath of all of this rigmarole right here. It goes back, and I believe it attaches way down here. There you go, you can see, to the steering gear. There's one line. Let's see if I can't point out from here. There's, oh, hang on, bear with me. There's one of them, and then there's one of them. Those two silver lines right there. It's one of those. So, let's go ahead. We'll dig out our new part. I think we have to pull the battery, the intake, some of this stuff right here, and then we can get that line dug out and snuck around, and we'll get the new one tossed in. So stay tuned, because this is going to be a very good video. I have fetched my replacement component. It doesn't feel like metal. It feels like plastic. But anyway, yeah, this is our guy right here. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first things first, let's get our battery disconnected, and we'll pull this thing out. Again, I'm going to try to do this from the top side. I'm about about 87% confident that this line can come out through the top here. First things first, well, no, we're not even on first thing. We're on like third or fourth or fifth thing. So next up, I'm gonna pull this this vent line out of this intake box, which concerns me because it's got this big hose clamp on here. And it's not supposed to have that big hose clamp. And I fear, well, I just have fear because I don't want to break it. It appears to already be kind of brokenish. And I don't want to make it permanently broken, because then I'm responsible for it. I don't want to do that. Oh, come on. There. I don't even know if that's going to come out. You know what? We'll do that last. So next up, I'll pull the Bass airflow sensor connector off. That's going to be in the way. We'll pop the tabs for the air filter. Yeah, we're just going to skip right past that like it's not even, like it doesn't exist. It is no matter, not real. It's a figment of our imagination. Must be getting late. I'm rambling. I'm rambling the weirdest of rambles. The most random of nonsensicals. Here, let's put you like over here since you don't want to come out. Please come out. I don't want to fight. I just want to remove you. There we go. Good filter. Nice. Okay, moving in a little closer here. I've got some connections to disconnect. There's this little wire right here. Let's unclip this. Come out. Oh, nope. It's reluctant. Loud. It's reluctant to comply. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's not okay. Look at that. And there's some stuff I broke. Yeah. What's the deal with this? Yeah, the weather pack seal is stuck there. Sorry, blue thing. We don't need you anymore. It has unalived itself. Okay, so I can start to see some of those hoses down there a little farther. I think next, here, we'll pull this thing aside. Now, hang on. There. I don't need an air compressor to disconnect wires. That's the primary chassis ground. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna take this little ground wire off of here just so I can get this all the way out of the way. I can reattach that later. Let's get that guy set aside. There. Now, what else do we have to contend with here? Well, trying to see what my best angle of attack is here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull the battery out all the way. I'm gonna need to get more access to down here. And this battery is exactly right in the middle of the way. Another one here for that PCM bracket. Loud. Don't speak. Put that up here, and we'll go ahead and pull this guy out. Come here, battery. Big old thing. Heavy. Okay, what do we got? Two 13mm bolts, and that tray will come out next. All right, loud noises coming in. Aha. Okay, I was wrong. There's something else holding this in. Oh, another bolt. Another. It's over here. Is that it? That was it. Come out, come out. One battery tray removed. I didn't get much space, but we got some in there. Okay, now according to the size of my new hose, our flexible piece is about yay long, 18 inches or so, 16. And we've got two hoses coming off of that steering gear. The one on the left is very rubbery and long, and the one on the right is, well, has more metal. That's what I was trying to say. See how it transitions right here from the rubber part to the metal part? So I think that's the one we're looking at, which means way down here, it's gonna be the one bolted on the left. Okay, that's the hard one to reach. Okay. Now what do I do? Okay, so first order of business is gonna be to disconnect those hoses from the steering gear. Get you guys in there so you can see what's going down. And I'm gonna reach in on the right hand side here, and we're gonna unbolt the bolt that holds the flange down that secures these lines into the steering gear. It's like a flat plate, and then both lines pass through it, and then the plate gets bolted down to the gear. And that arrangement's what secures the lines to the rack and pinion. Oh, not enough. Gravity. I just lost my rache. Got it. A little bit more on that bolt. This will be fine as long as I don't start to drop things, I think. Come on, bolt. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah. Can't see very far. My face is on a master cylinder. I got the bolt out. Here's our little plate flange thing right here. See that? So let me go ahead and pop these lines out if I can get them, which I can't because I think they're bolted to the steering gear down there. All right, let's come out of this hole. Let's go down below and see what's holding those things on. Ah, I see it. I see it. It's that little clamp thing right there. There's a 5.5 millimeter bolt running through it. Little guy. That's what secures the two lines to the steering gear. I need to sneak that little guy out. This probably would be easier if I had this on a lift, but I don't. So we're doing this the hard way. Actually, I think I do some of my best work without a lift. That seems to be the consensus. You guys like the down and dirty kind of stuff. It didn't come out right. Come on, bolt. Don't have all day. Yeah, it's a Ford thing with these 5.5 mils too. There's not many manufacturers that utilize the 5.5 millimeter. Ford seems to like it. Okay, going back in with just the extension, I think I can just twist that out the rest of the way with the flanges. Or not. Yeah, I'm not even looking at it, guys. I'm just kind of feeling it. We're good. It's out of the bracket. Okay, let's get out of here. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these lines out of the steering gear now. There's one. I think that's the one we need. Yep, that's the one I needed. So we'll leave that guy dangling out over here, and we can start to disconnect it from its little brackets and mounts and whatnot. There's two of them. And then the thing is gonna move. It goes forward here. Hey, I see it. I think this ECM is in the way slightly. I'm gonna maybe remove this ECM, I think. Wonder if that's doable. Not really, the bolts are far away. Yeah, it needs to happen. Let's pull the ECM out. I need to be able to get my hands and arms down in that location down yonder. Ooh, that's nasty. We're gonna spray. Whoa, gravity. We're gonna spray that out later. Yeah, I almost just had like some hood gravity. Okay, yeah, there's our line right there. That's our guy. I'm gonna unplug this transmission real quick because that wiring harness is kind of in the way. If I can get it apart. Don't break. You don't want that. Oh, got it. Yep, a little bit more space. That's what I'm looking for. Because here's the, stay over there, connectors. Here's the line right here. And I think I'm gonna need to remove this shifter cable also. Okay. Okay, so I still think this PCM's in the way. So, I'm gonna take that out right now. If I can, I'll just pick it up and move it over to the side. There's another bolt up here. And probably another one somewhere else. It's not coming off. What's his problem? Well, there's a 13 on that bracket. I'll just take that one off, and I think that's all we have left. Yeah, I'm fooling myself. I'm just gonna disconnect this. Totally fooling myself. Unclick. Yeah, here's our hose. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got the space. Kind of. Okay, it's pretty much all free from up here. Let's go down below, and we're gonna disconnect it from the cooler lines, and I think we can pull it up and out through here. That's the idea. Okay, so this thing might be kind of fun. It's got a connector on the not damaged side of this line, and gravity, flashlight. And in order to get that connector out, I've got to release the clips, and I don't know if I have the appropriate tool. Gravity squared. I don't know if I've got the appropriate tool here to actually get those connectors to come out. I'm gonna try it with, yeah, that's not the one. Okay, yeah, my fuel line disconnect set is not fitting, and it's stuck. That's cool. Give it back. Like, we're not doing this. There. All right, yeah, trying again here. I got another one. Maybe this one will fit. I think it's actually a little bit too big, and it's way too big. All right, failure. Failure squared. Give it back. I'm gonna grow very weary of this exercise. Okay, round 6. I'm gonna try it with the plastic one. Let's see if this guy is gonna fit in here. Nothing else fits, so I hope it does. Oh, it's tight squeeze too. Get in there. Please, get in there. Yeah, there we go. You say please. It listened. Okay, so I've got it in there. Let's see if this is gonna come apart, and we're golden. Look at that. That's nice. Oh, got some spillage. We're draining. Some fluid spillage and drains. Let's get that out of the way. There's some towels under there. Okay, so this line should be completely disconnected now. Let me sneak it out from what we're hung up on, and we can go ahead and pull this thing up and out through the top over there. So let's go ahead and climb out. Roll. And we're gonna fish this guy out. And remember, it's gotta go like right through here when we put it back. Don't let me forget, okay? Because I will. Let's see how this goes. And we're out. Drunk. Coming in with the new line. We're just gonna compare these sizes and shapes and all that good stuff and all the bends. We're looking good. Yepper, this is our guy. Okay, new hose going back in. I'm gonna leave this little piece of plastic on the end right here, just so this doesn't scrape past any kind of dirt and then end up embedding the dirt into the line, because that'll just contaminate things and that'll be bad. Okay. All right, new line going in, going down, going back, going around. I don't really know where it's going, but it's going. What are we stuck on? We're stuck on stupid. Well, it came out easier. Yeah, there we go. It was kind of pointed the wrong way. Okay, we're hung up on the bottom. Let me go down there real quick and straighten things out. Okie doke, so down below I got that handled. This thing is in a better position now. Let me get it past all these little wiring harnesses and routed properly. And we can send this hose up and over the transmission and then back down. Now's a good time to take this off. Back down to the steering gear. Good. Send you down there, and it's looking good up here. It's all routed properly. Yes, yes, and yes. Minor hang up over here, no worries, we got that. Okay, it's mostly in position. I'm going to put the transmission shift lever, I said lever, shift cable. That's what you get when you try to say lever and cable at the same time. I'm gonna put the shift lever back. No, I'm not, because now it doesn't want to go. What have I done? No, seriously, what's the deal here? There, got it. Cable click. And while I'm in that general vicinity, I think, you know, I was gonna plug those connectors in, but I think I'll wait till I can clean up this this little mess right here. There's a bunch of connectors and stuff that needs to get connected, and now may not be the time. Okay, I got that sorted out. I wanted this wiring harness behind the trans line or the trans cable and under this this line right here. So now I can connect these no problem. They're not stretched and they're not tugging on anything else, and it's all in a nice, good, secure position, which is what I want. I want it to be the way it's supposed to be, not however it fit together one time. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Okay, now for my next trick, we're going back in to her deep nether regions here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this line reconnected, and we'll bolt that thing back together. That way, oh, you can't see, the camera fell. I'm terrible. Yeah, let's get this line right here plugged in. Don't need that. We'll get this guy connected, re-secured, and then we'll work our way back forward again to the front of the vehicle, and we'll put this thing inside of all of its brackets, and then we'll connect it to the other end. It's gonna be a whole challenge all in and of itself, I think. Oh, I can't see. I lost, I can't see the hole I'm trying to connect into here. Bear with me. Like we're right, the tip's like right there. Hang on. Nobody can see. I can't see. You can't see. Is that any better? Not really. Oh, I think I got it. We're close. There we go. Now it's in. Moving that little plate over the line, and then I can put the bolt into it. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay, 10 mil bolt coming in, and that's going to secure that little bracket plate thing to the steering gear, which is in turn going to clamp the lines down. You guys can't see anything I'm doing, I'm sorry. Is that better? Kinda. Come on. A little bit more. And clickage. Okay, just off to the right, we've got the little mount and the 5.5 millimeter. We'll get that guy in next. There we go. Can you guys see that one down there? Or do I need to move you over some? Yeah, I need to move. I cannot see anything raw. Okay, here's our little 5.5, and that's going to go down right on the other side here. Coming in 5.5 going down. All the way down. It's a tight squeeze, fellas. But I gotta get it in. If not in me, you'll leave bolts sitting out. Never. Come on, you thread. Or not. Yeah, there it is. There it was. I lost it again. This is hard. Oop, camera gravity. It's a guarantee people leave these things out. So I know that's not easy to get in. All right, I had to switch hands. Okay, I had to switch hands a little bit, but it's going in now. I got it. I had the wrong angle on my dangle there. Woo! Let's get our little ratchet down here. And we can run that guy down, and then like I said, we'll move forward, button up the rest of this thing. Yeah, things like this are actually more important than what you'd assume, because if that's not installed, then vibrations can end up causing some breakages in the future, and that's just not good. So we really do want to try to install every piece that we can. You know, on one hand, I curse engineers for how they build things, but then on the other hand, the things that they build has some kind of a purpose, even though we may not understand what it is, because it's done in engineering terms. Coming out. Okay, so we're secured now at the steering gear, at the bracket, and we've got a couple little clips here. They're going to clip one line to another just so they don't vibrate into each other. There's one, and there's two. These are the older ones. And you know what, just for fun, I'll use the third one right here, which is one that came on the new line. So now we have extra clampages, if that's going to fit, which it's got to go forward. Spin and clamp. Get on there, clamp. Oh, you make a liar out of me, aren't you? What, really? You know why? It's because I have it on the small hose. I should have had it on the big hose first and then the small hose. Let me take that guy off if I can. That's a two-handed operation. Oh. Okay, big hose first, click, and then little hose. There, now we have extra vibration protection. Okay, let's go ahead and get down low again and just figure out how we're gonna send the rest of this line over to its home. See, that's supposed to connect onto that one. So I'll take these ones off and reconnect them. using the old ones. Because the old ones are still on the line over there. All right, so we're down here at the other end of this line, and I'm trying to figure out how this is supposed to be routed. I know the way that we found it was not correct because it rubbed through, so I need to figure out. See, it would want to fit that way, but that's what broke the first one. So I'm thinking we'll do it on the other side. Let me get this tape off of here. Bunch of tape nonsense. I should have pulled this off earlier when I had the chance up top. And it's packing tape too, the grossest of all tapes. And it's fluid covered packing tape, which is even worse. Come on. Nasty. Okay, let's get this thing plugged in. Let's see here how we're gonna do this. I like it on this side better. I'm not gonna put it back where I found it because that was wrong, or this AC hose is wrong. I'm gonna bend that a little bit. There. More clearance. I don't want this to happen again. Click. All right, I think I've got it all kind of squared away. So this is free to move around if it needs to. And I've got all the wires connected to it. I plugged in that little connector thing there. So now there's space for all the components in here. They're all routed properly. Let's get out of here so I don't have to lay on the ground anymore and get the rest of the stuff put back together. What do you say? Battery, PCM, battery tray, airbox, all that good stuff. So the line is installed, that section is complete. Let's finish up with the little details and we're gonna get out of here. All right, time for some reassembly action. I'll start with the battery tray this time. We'll start from the back and just move our way forward. Sounds good to me. That's 2 nuts. Nut number 3, slide that down there. Good. Let's get this thing tight. Then we'll put that PCM back on. Rusted. There, you know what, while I'm at it, we'll just put that battery down into the position here. I think it'll be just fine there, right there by itself. There we go. That reaches. Where's that negative cable? That reaches, okay. Get the PCM and its bracket back in next. We've got the 8 at the bottom, the 13 at the bottom. Talking to myself, not talking to you guys. Let's connect our connectors. Those are kind of hard to reach. 3 of those. That looks good. Okay. Where's that 13? Man, you guys couldn't even see what I was doing. That was terrible. Sorry. It's late. It's late in the evening. There's one of the 8s. And the other that I did not need to remove goes up here. Right there. Okay, let's secure this unit. Click. 2 clicks. That's not how you tighten down a powertrain control module. You're doing it wrong. Okay, there's that little connector that's halfway broken. No worries though, it'll function just fine. Ground wire, extra little ground wire thing. Not sure what that's for. Okay. That guy's on. Tighten this thing down. Oh, you know what? I better take that off. Y'all will get mad at me for connecting the ground first. I've learned my lesson. There, now it's not connected. Let's tighten down this, this chassis ground over here. And we can get our battery bracket installed next. There's one more 8mm for the PCM bracket. 110 for the battery. And another 10 for the battery. No, it's not threading. What are you doing? There. That's good. Give it back. That's why we can't have 10mm. Yeah, here's something we haven't seen in a while. Battery terminal shiny. Polish that guy up a little bit. Oh, Butamus, look at that. No longer corroded. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but since we're here, why not? And then we can clean the terminals out with the other side. Because this is a fancy tool. Zzz. Uh-oh, I have made an error. This is supposed to come up from over here on this side, not this side. Redo! Epic failure. No worries. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out without disassembling everything I just assembled. We'll just run it up and behind. Yeah, this is gonna be just fine. It's coming up. It's coming up, so you better get your engine started. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, it's late. I'm losing my mind. Oh, what have I done next? Now, here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hang on. Begin PCM removal again. This isn't right. Actually, I don't think it was right when I started, but now I know it's not right. Let's try this again. So I need this to come up over here and go here, but it doesn't reach anywhere. How do I do this? I'm gonna run it behind. Does it go there? Is that how this is gonna work? Uh-oh. I don't like this. This isn't cool. See, the problem is I don't know where these things go. this connector, a little tab right here, and another one below it. It's supposed to hook up to something, but I don't know what that something is supposed to be. Maybe here. I'm gonna try one different way to route this cable. Yeah, we're gonna go under everything and then this way as far as possible. Let me try that real quick. Here. All right, figured it out. I took it back and down and back further, and I went all the way down again to where the power steering lines are and where it hooks up to the starter. I figured out how this is supposed to go. So it's now pulled up in its proper location. That one clips in right there. Remember I mentioned these little clip things? This one clips in right here, and this one clips in, oh, gravity. That one clips in right there, which gives us a good straight shot here to the terminal. So solve that mystery. It was routed wrong, and it is now routed right. Says I. Anyway, back at it. Let's put this cable back on, get this thing connected. Let's bolt the PCM back in again. My radio turned off. I wonder if I'm like all out of playlist. I think I am. It's okay, I'm almost out of work on this, so I'm not gonna go over there and turn it back on. We will work in silence. Silence and clicks. That's the idea. Positive connector connected. Negative connector connected. Clicked. Good, 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 good. That's all good. Okay, let's back up again and we'll get the airbox installed. Okay, airbox coming in. It's gonna slide down. It's got 2 grommets. And those are pressed in, I think. No, I missed one. I think I missed one, hang on. Nope, we're good. It is aligned. And then 2 long 8mm bolts. Nope, wrong way. 1, 2. All right, those are in. Air filter, let's get that guy in. Good. And intake tube. We'll clip it in, set it down, plug it in, hit it some, clamp it on. 2 clamps, 3 clamps, and then this little guy plugs in right here. Might need to fix that later. I bet you that's an intake leak. Probably not a big one, but maybe enough to cause a lean code, because the mass airflow is here. And if it leaks past that mass airflow, that means unmetered air is coming in. So that could cause a lean code. What are you doing? Not connecting, that's what you're doing. Did I get it? No. What is the problem? Lack of lubrication. There. You gonna go or what? There, that's it. Let's see, that one's tight. I think it was not enough. I gave up halfway through to connect something else. Right, now that's tight. Let's get this little guy clamped on. Although this is kind of too much clamp for the application, in my estimation, but it'll work. Come on. Okay, that's that except for power steering fluid. Let's refill the reservoir and check for leaks. Okay, power steering fluid incoming. Oh, got it. I can't. There we go. All the way up. Whoop, that was close. Almost had some spillage. Okay, I'm gonna toss the cap on this just so when I start it up, it doesn't fire that stuff out like a cannon. And let's head into the cabin and restart the engine. We'll move the wheel around, get some fluid flow, and make sure we don't have any leaks. And then this thing's good to go. Where's the keys? They're in the hood. I left the keys in the hood. Yes, there it is. My phone's ringing. I wonder who it could be. I bet it's somebody calling to tell me I can't set up a differential properly. Restarting the engine. Ring. Okay. Need more fluid. So that noise is going to keep going for a while because this fluid is aerated. See how it's full of bubbles in there? Well, all that bubbly action does not play well with hydraulic pumps. So for a day or so, we could probably expect to hear that little noise right there. It may go away quickly, but sometimes it'll hang out for a few days. I know when I was in the power steering service on my Silverado, it made a whining and groaning noise for about 3 days until all the bubbles went away. The only thing we can do is operate the system, run it through heat cycles, and just wait for the bubbles to clear out. Okay, let's take a peek down below, make sure we're not leaking fluid everywhere, and can't really see, but I don't think so. Looking good here. No leak, no drips, no runs. That's all from earlier. Good to go. All right, guys, this is a success. Yep, fluid's still full. Yeah, we're good to go. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out right now. I'll do that by thanking each and every one of you for watching this video. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, you know the drill. Let me know about that by tap that like button down below. If you did not enjoy this video or think I should have done something differently, please feel free to register your comments and concerns in the comment section also down below. So again, and as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, don't forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of power steering repair. End of cord. End of transmission. End of day. End of video.